First of all, I'm sorry that happened to your siblings. That must be like a very difficult time to get through. But, talking to other medical students in my class and just people in general, I feel like a controlled level of trauma in your younger years kind of shifts your mindset or your perspective on various matters in life to then push you and give you that drive and motivation to then achieve things within your own life in a very different perspective. And so, like a common point I've been seeing is individuals having these traumatic experiences, controlled trauma, at least in earlier parts of their life. And then that being a motivator or a very strong impact in their own life for achievement and striving for becoming better individuals within their own life. And so I just found that interesting. But the other thing that I thought was quite interesting was just your visceral reaction to the brain and neurosurgery. I think I've had a few moments like that in my medical school and undergraduate studies. First time I saw the brain was for this tumor resection in Atlanta. And, I've been in ORs, I've seen surgery, and, the first thing you kind of have to get used to is like the smell in the OR because people don't realize like cautery kind of burns through the skin. And so there's a very distinct smell in the OR that you have to, I think, get over initially. And then, standing up all the time, it adds a lot of pressure on your knees and just that standing up has like that impact on your body. And then once you get over that, like it was my first time in the OR seeing neurosurgery. And like you said, I had a very visceral reaction to just seeing the brain. It's the mind appreciating another mind or what gives us our consciousness. And it was such a beautiful experience just seeing all the intricate blood vessels within the brain when you open up like the dura after taking, doing burr holes and removing the skull. It was a very beautiful experience. And I had a similar visceral reaction when I was in anatomy lab in medical school and I just saw the blood vessels just throughout the whole body. And I was just fascinated by blood vessels because they're literal highways that our blood uses to oxygenate our different organs and, components of our body tissue. I've been gravitating towards vascular pathologies, like even in my preclinical studies. My favorite part was looking at coagulation factors and how that can affect different pathologies within the body. And, within neurosurgery, vascular neurosurgery has been really cool. I did a lot of tumor work because that was my interest in neurosurgery originally with my grandpa dying from glioblastoma.